So anyway, hello. How long did I leave you guys with Snake for? Did he behave? Is it hey Joe? Okay, so what happened was we have this really tall cupboard, right? And we had to move it somewhere. And then as well as that, we also had to like put the boards on it, because you know how cupboards have boards that you can detach and attach onto. Yeah, we had to lift those places. Anyway, Snake, have you posted repeats yet? Well, have every single picture you've posted, have they all been unique ever since you first posted the links? Okay. Jesus Christ. Where do you keep them? Do you keep all those in the folder or something? I mean, you did store and you did offer entertainment, and I used the word entertainment very loosely, but good job. Why did you look at the pics? I think I'm good. Snake, do you have the power to make highlights from my Twitch VODs? Jesus Christ, you've been posting not safe for work stuff. Okay. Oh, you do? Okay. Well, I could do it, but at the end of the stream, either I or you could split this VOD into 2 parts. So you can probably delete the original VOD and then highlight the parts. Highlight it into 2 parts. So one part is the starting to the part where I leave, and then cut out all the parts that I wasn't here, and then say there's one VOD, and then save the rest as a second VOD. So yeah, that'll be a lot more easier to digest. But then again, if you do that, we'll lose the important chat history with all the links that you posted. Oh, you got busy and put a meaning? Okay, I can do it then, Snake. No problemo. Good luck in your meeting. Is it a work-related meeting? Or was it hello people that joined and witnessed Snake's tyranny and entertainment? Eyeball fetish? Okay. I mean, we have a pair of eyes right here. College meeting. See. Well, have fun. Anyway, it's peace sign. Peace sign, you still here? How far away are we? How far away are we to finishing this first chapter? We're close at all. Or Snake, because apparently Snake, you're like a lore expert as well. What happened? I'm gonna assume that we're not even close to finishing the first chapter. Couple more hours? Okay. We can probably do it. You can probably do it, okay. Alright. Okay. So where were we? What happened? We had a creepy letter. We had the 2 couples that wanted to buy the place.
Isabella, wait!
And Rose said, Isabella, wait. Okay. The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face, because her expression instantly shifts to something gentler, eyes softer, a fond smile spreading on her lips.
I'm not angry.
Good for you, Rose.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
come on. You didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before. If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day.
Funnyjunk.com. Oh my god. Okay, Snake, I'm gonna need an explanation for this. What's the source material for this? Oh. That's a... Oh, what the Oh, okay. It's a... Is it a hentai? Is it called a hentai if it's the manga? Don't click the link. Oh yeah, I should probably warn.
And look.
She hesitates, completely trailing off, before shifting her gaze down to her hands, a small gesture to stall. The thing is, fiddling with a piece of folded paper. That stupid letter again. Not really, Snake. That thought never really came across in my mind. My hands stiffen when she gives it back, but I take it nevertheless. More as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I'll throw it away if I can. But I have this nagging feeling that, one way or another, it'll find its way back to me regardless of what I do about it.
This is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly. And we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery. But I think... Look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
My mind stopped.
Wait, no, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
And that's the end of Isabella's story. She got fired, the end.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now. You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, humor me just this once.
Lost in thoughts. She clasps her hand together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand. To some extent. It doesn't mean I feel any less awful. Worded myself. A the unlucky turn the situation has taken. Or for her, I don't really know.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little,
Really?
yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob, and I don't even know what that means.
A noob, really? Ha 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 ha. Noob. Ha 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 ha. At the memory, we both burst into helpless giggles, earning us strange looks from the guests milling about the door. Talking and laughing like this, it's easy to forget any mishaps that's happened. Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess.
Are we good?
I'm still not okay with it, but
I got accepted into my first university. PogChamp, it's a safety school, but here's some celebratory bits anyways.
well, shit, Frozen, congratulations on getting into university. I have no idea what it means when you say safety, but congratulations. And let me tell you from experience, it's gonna be a lot more fun than high school. I don't know how, but for some reason I found university to be a bit more fun than high school. Maybe it's because there's more freedom. Like, you're not restricted to this, like, well, yeah, in a way you're still restricted to this system and schedule, but you have more freedom, in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, make lots of friends. You'll definitely make friends. To be honest, I didn't really make any friends in my first university. I just made, I didn't make any new friends. I just hung out with my old friends. But the second one, the one I'm attending now, I made a lot of friends. That's pretty cool. Rose has a point. It's better for me to step out of this one
I
for
won't be
now.
able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
Insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks
Check
yet.
the VOD.
Just stay here, all right? Don't even think of going anywhere.
Hey, peace sign. One whole friend is better than none.
Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked. At least wait for me to call someone who will fetch you, okay?
I guess one tip I can give you, Frozen, if you're still here, is to, I don't know what type of university you're going into. Is it like one of those universities where you just, everyone gets together in this, like, lecture hall? But, like, the one I'm attending now, more like classrooms rather than lectures. So one tip I can give you is if it's a classroom, try to actually speak up. So what I mean by speaking up, I mean, have some confidence. Whenever the teacher asks a question or something, try to actually be the one that responds. Because from my experience, everyone in class was silent, so I kind of took it upon myself to actually talk. And that does help a bit. She's gone before I can voice one word of complaint. And my new friends found interest in video games, so yeah. Left with nothing else to do, I find myself drifting back to the foyer. A few visitors linger in the area, some merely enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Or I guess if you want to, you can stay silent. I just don't want to make it awkward for the teachers when it's like, you know, they ask something and then no one responds. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. One group of elderlies, gathered some ways across from me, is occupied in friendly banter about which one would cost more to buy. A little argument here, an occasional laughter here and teasing there. I smile to myself. The conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout would help? Thinking of, I should call Ash. Oh yeah. It's Pretty Boy. It's a few hours early from what I've told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so I might as well take it. Or bribe him into giving me one. Not that he will ever accept the latter, personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendencies to annoy the hell out of me, it's that. It's time? Like what? Well, whatever way works, free ride is still a free ride. There's Rose's offers too, but despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Bothering her for a flavor as small as this is the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a decent signal later, the call finally connects.
Shut up, I'm Ash from DLCS. Deluxe City. Bad guys watch out, can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Bad guys watch out, can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup,
What?
I'm Ash from Deluxe City.
What?
Bad guys
Shit, how
watch
loud
out,
is this thing
can't
even?
beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not
Oh,
lie.
God.
I'm a cool dude, pretty fly for an Asian guy. Sup, I'm Ash from
Jesus
Deluxe
Christ, it's like
City. Bad guys watch
non-Asian
out, can't
saying that.
beat me.
Oh,
Looking
boy.
for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool dude.
A sharp
pretty
ringing
fly for
fills
an
the entire
Asian
hall,
guy.
disrupting the
Sup,
pleasant
I'm Ash
quiet
from
there as it
Deluxe
settles.
City.
Soon enough,
Bad
heads
guys
begin to
watch
turn
out,
in search of the
can't beat
source,
me.
mine
Looking
included.
for trouble? Better not
My eyes
lie.
dart
I'm a
around the
cool
small
dude,
crowd
pretty fly
before
for an
zeroing in
Asian
on a
guy.
lone figure crouched
Sup,
behind
I'm
the
Ash
same
from
group of old
Deluxe
people
City.
checking out the decors
Bad guys
moments
watch
ago.
out, can't beat me. Looking for trouble?
He is
Better
facing
not
away from me,
lie.
fumbling
I'm a
with something
cool
in his
dude,
hands.
pretty fly for an
But I
Asian
don't need
guy.
to see his face to know whose
Sup,
back it
I'm
is.
Ash from Deluxe
Oh, I
City.
recognize that
Bad
dumb
guys watch
Parker
out,
anywhere.
can't beat me. Looking for trouble?
Without bothering to
Better
end the
not
call,
lie.
I march towards
I'm
him.
a cool dude, pretty
After what
fly
happened
for an
today,
Asian
I'm
guy.
really not in the mood to
Of
deal
all
with
the
this.
times
Ash
to
from Deluxe.
Ashton Frey!
What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded. He jumps, lets out an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping up from his grip. Oh, it bounces from one hand to the other in his poor attempt to catch it before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. I kinda feel sorry for the phone. And the floor. But it's not every day that you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn his stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. Ha! An awkward pause passes between us. A blink. A cough. He makes a face. And in a too quick motion, he ducks and retrieves her absurd gadget, while a grin threatens to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. In another universe, where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing isn't a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I find that adorable. Endearing, even. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of world. Oh hey, Donuts. Yeah, I'm playing the litter. Oh god. Welcome to the mansion. Luckily, you missed... How long was I away for? Like half an hour? Half an hour of me being away and our mod Snake being one of the best mods, and yeah. Wait, uptime isn't a thing. How do you even do uptime for Moobot? I have no idea. Anyway, we've been live for 2 hours and 47 minutes. And I think Moobot's still in chat, isn't he? Moobot, are you in chat? Yeah, Moobot's in chat. It's just that I haven't given him any commands. The only command I gave Moobot was mod, and I turned that off.
Hello to you too, Scaredy Cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
And he's called Ashhole.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way! Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed a canary. Suddenly, checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches seems to be more interesting activity than explaining
Ash.
himself.
I could be looking to buy a house.
A mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
Ha ha ha, you're so funny, Ash. He's messing
Ashton,
with me.
I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
He chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The... parlor? Furious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns
I
me
just
to
finished
face
working
him.
on something, so I dropped by.
I still don't know how this work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm, like he has touched something particularly hot, and casually rubs the back of his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and all.
Alright, pretty boy. Let's see, what's our relationship with you? Okay. Okay relationship. You have the same bar as Marianne. Probably prioritize Marianne.
So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client.
We have mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said... Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Houston.
Wait, what? Now?
Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping he would drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on Earth I'll ever think about talking to. I'll ever think about telling it to, if I can help it. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he has helped me, even without me asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and the supernatural? He'll never believe those, even if he hears it from a friend. Except maybe if it's Rebecca. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you an explanation why those things have no chance of it being real. Worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you at every single chance he'll get. Ashhole. Oh damn the puns. What'll I even do to him? He never does that to Becca or Zach. I can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw. Nope. Over my dead body. Before it catches his attention, I shoved the letter deep into my
What's
bag.
wrong?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn breath, but it's still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, those of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete and the awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. He calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background. Whispers calling me back, shadows beckoning. Help me. Don't mess up the next choice. Help me. I don't look back. Then the ride back to the Luxborn City in a relatively quiet manner. Only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. As I honk. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles, or it's on a respectable volume, but otherwise he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, at the furtive glances he's been sending in my way are signs. I know there are things he's asked since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside, in a small hope that might dissuade him. Damn, why does he look so pretty here? All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. Hits me cleanly on the chin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package makes a soft landing on my lap instead.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. Because he's a pretty boy, I see. Well, that makes sense. I swear, he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flipped the half-forgotten package
I
on my
won't
lap.
say no to free food, but why are you
Games
giving
in
away
the bar.
cereal bars?
He works in the cereal
I
bar
always have one on my
factory.
person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there.
God damn, why are you so pretty looking here?
Have you eaten lunch yet?
That can be both the game and my stomach. I don't even get a chance to deny it because right on cue, my stomach rumbles loudly. An empty, gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. No surprise there, I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca when she was on break. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, forgot until Ash mentioned it. Not like the hollow feeling's new to me though. If anything, it's just one of those things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years growing up. Thanks, then the terror opened the package and started nibbling on the edge of the bar. Apart from an acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after that small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Becca and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to just nag at
How'd
you.
the open house go?
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really, no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
No lewd intention.
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
How do you even know about the last one?
Rebecca. Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out.
Okay, you have a good night. Thanks for joining. And donuts. Yeah, I imagine it's pretty late now for you guys, right? It's 8 PM here. So yeah.
Every single
Probably
person who
somewhere
went
like
on your
1 or
open
2
house is
a.m.
still a prospective client to you. Even me.
Oh, damn, Becca's the worst girl. Shit. He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right
I
into that
hate
one,
you.
didn't I?
I really hate you right now.
Becca, is that... Alright, pink hair girl. Her answer is a small laugh, the kind that screams, I'm right, I told you so. I hate it when he
I'll
does
have
that.
you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property.
Oh, it's 11 PM?
So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
11 PM on a Wednesday? Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Story updated. Ma'am Hannah, in particular, didn't look too pleased with what I did. I owe Rose a big apology. Hope she likes free donuts. Speaking of donuts, yeah.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
Everyone, it's 11 PM, everyone. West Coasters. What time zone is West Coasting? EST? EST? MST? He meant that as a joke, but how close is it to the truth made my blood run cold and my own heart beat a heavy weight in my chest. PST. Okay. Or PD. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and
Yeah,
apprehension.
well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about.
All I know is like Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight Time, so it's either daylight savings or not.
No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
What times are you in, Snake?
You made them angry?
Not angry, just stuff happened.
Yeah, creepy girl nearly ripped my face off.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients, the rights, was it?
I can't answer that. Easy. Ooh, we ain't gonna lie to our boy Ash. At least, not without revealing everything that took place in the attic. MSD Mountain. We ain't gonna lie to our... Why is it no just tell him? Lie to him, change the subject. Well, peace sign, was this the choice that he said? He told me not to mess up, because I'm just going to say change the subject. We ain't gonna lie to our boy, Ashton.
You keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours.
Yeah, there we go.
That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
An over-exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is still better than outright lying to him. Besides, it never works with him. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just bad at it, because he's just really very good at his job. Unless if I lie, and he finds out it's a lie, and then I tell him the truth. So, in that case, it's technically not a lie. He doesn't answer me. He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily, shifting a glance over me and turning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I wonder how long before we reach the venue for Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside, it appears Ash is taking the longer route. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid the rush hour
Didn't we just
traffic.
talk a week ago over chat?
Which chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
Isabella, let's see, Isabella. Who's Isabella? Oh, right. Oh my god. I totally thought Isabella was someone else.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
Also memes. That earns him a soft punch to his arm. Ow. I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. Memes. They only make his head bigger. Stupid Ash.
Alright, lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago.
He recounts what he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, and the big case he's been stuck working on. Stuff he couldn't mention the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things he can tell, he has always been careful about that. Even in the way he spins his answers to my questions, just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's normal, right? I mean, you wouldn't be frustrated if you couldn't bring someone to justice because they kept slipping out of your fingers. If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. The stories never ceases to be entertaining to me regardless. Things weren't the way they were back home. Maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him? Well, no, not really. Mama would never allow that. But the idea is still there. Becca's the pink hair girl, right? Along with countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manor, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. Faceless people. Point of no return, foreshadowing? A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrive. The Lift Fest. Short for Luxburn Independent Film and Theatre Festival, drags a bigger crowd annually. This year's no different. I've only been to a few indie film screenings of Zack. I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that for some people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zack. He hasn't ever won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. 6 feet, wow. 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers. And with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard. Once, early in the friendship.
Oh, there's Zack!
Yeah, Zack.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Zack's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significantly effort to make himself smaller so as to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zack. Damn, Ash is like freaking like slim compared to him. Small. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in
Sup,
greeting and
Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
good line. The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. Ash is 5'5". Huh. I'm slightly taller than him, that's pretty good. I'm almost amazed at how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now.
Yo, stop
That seems
trying to
be-
act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
Damn, Ashton, stop trying to act black, homie. There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. I'm 2 inches taller than him. Ah, peace sign, maybe it's a sign. He's your video game husband though. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended, but years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to the other's ears. Meanwhile, Snake is like towering over everyone. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with Chicken Down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
You really have no idea.
A beat passes, and then Zack
Hey,
laughs.
I'm kidding! You know you can always count on me.
Yeah man, Snake's like a giant. It's a story only 2 of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zack's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Oh well, boys will be boys, I guess. I give Zack a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella! Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
A bit, but she's up
Thanks
and
to
went to
Tall
work
Boy.
this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Is that like 180 centimeters? Or meter 8?
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
We got a little love triangle here? And it's true, they've known each other far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood
But don't
friends and
worry,
all.
Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie.
Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speak of the devil. Without the warning, a nun grabs me by the shoulders and taunts me
Becca,
around.
you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space. But she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still. She stares at me intently, concerned, filling her eyes.
You're squishing my face.
How are you? Are you alright?
Why wouldn't I be?
Rose called me earlier.
As far words telling me all I need to know. Since I don't have any family living close by, the only relative I hear works on the far side of the country. I give my company Becca's contact number in case of an emergency. Should have known Rose would call her. I push Becca's hands away from my face. Although she lets go, eyebrows remain drawn together.
No, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Beside me, Ash snickers. I bite back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out for the said area. I do my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zach. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
What's so bad about Rebecca? But Rebecca seems pretty cool. She seems pretty normal. Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is.
That's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point.
Rebecca's mad Isabella hanged out with Ash. I see. Huh.
In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. We're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks. Something he usually does when he's getting impatient, but pinching the nose of my bridge.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
Okay,
I'm
Becky, calm
not.
down.
But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself.
So, does Rebecca want to move the movie back to a different date because she wants me, the character, Isabella, to, like, take breaks on.
Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When, at last, she releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance, I immediately tackle her
Thanks,
into a hug.
Becca.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Did you say something?
She's getting a little bit jealous.
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
If you say so.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside. Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
I pulled myself off from Becca to get my wallet from the bag and someone
What's this?
steals it. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. She wants us lower the wrist, yeah. Oh god, it's already the paper. You're all gonna die! Everyone's gonna die. Wait, actually, wait, let me think. 2 people have read it. Hannah, Rose, now these 3 people, that's 5 people. I guess technically it would be 4, right, if Rose didn't see it. It's already in Ash's hands before I can even react. Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued
No!
look.
Give it back!
It's just a paper.
I don't care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
I try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. Maybe everyone else's. Hannah, Rose, oh yeah. Marianne and Luke. Oh yeah. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now I really wish I had that advantage over him.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to...
Punch him.
Hold on a second.
Punch him.
This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay, now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
You're all gonna die. The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. Can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They're still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful, sick weight that has taken its toll on my stomach back in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. Today is turning out to be a horrible
Send
nightmare.
this to 5 people or else. Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That
It's
way.
not a
that
prank.
way. Got him. Everyone gets a wicked handhold. It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady
What did
my
you
voice
say?
is.
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first?
I'll hold that hand, peace sign.
I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
But it's real! What do you think I
Jesus
saw?
Christ. That's a good face, Isabella.
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing.
He's turning into Ghost Lady. Maybe she is the Ghost Lady. Anyway, hand-holding is loud in the stream.
We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag, with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting, my own friends won't believe me, all of them think I'm crazy. Top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, pull up in my bed, and never think about today. How long is this chapter? Well, okay. So I read a Steam review, and someone said each chapter took him... I read a Steam review, and that person said each chapter took that particular person 3 hours to finish. One chapter. But before I can take a single step away from the group... Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsher words is yet to come out from this argument, it nearly dies on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her. And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat.
Rebecca's eyes kind of freak me out. So like... weird. Like... some weird like uncanny valley thing going on here. I think it's because they're really big.
Please.
Oh, depends on choices. He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too. Pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet, despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up over Ash and Becca's acquiring gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless, so careless. Ooh. Maybe leaving is the better decision for all of us. Here's the thing. I feel like staying for the movie will probably lower Becca's relationship status and increase these two boys' status. And then go home will probably do the opposite. Thanks, come. We're staying. Oh, that's a massive dive. Any other day, I'd excuse myself and go straight home. But this is something special to Zach. Something he works so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with a few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. And what if the thing in the attic follows me home? Oh, peace now, you don't like Rebecca, right? Yeah. I don't want to be left to my thoughts either. I can still see it whenever I close my eyes. And maybe if I stay, their heads cool down first before telling them what happened, they'll listen to me? There's nothing you can't solve with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Mama Haruka? Yeah. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. A smile is back on my face when I look back at him. Smile is not on
If we
Rebecca's
keep
face.
arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
What? What did you just say? This time I really do send the elbow straight to his stomach. Stupid Ash, being vertically challenged has its perks
What
too.
was that for?
Stop calling me a crybaby! I'm not one!
Can we get some crybabies in the chat?
Aw, don't cry.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too! If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even wait. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks at that same question likely swimming inside our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? I'll try asking her about it later, I guess.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food I promised.
Maybe Rebecca likes Isabella. Gas.
But you'll miss it!
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember? I'll be in there soon.
One friendly tap on my shoulder and then he's gone. You moviegoers are still milling about. I'm still waiting in line for tickets. Well, otherwise most of the crowd are already inside. Nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word or protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then?
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered toward what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again. His own movie's premiere. Now the film is just serving as background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones. Careful not to disturb anyone inside the small lot. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'll get kicked out for sure. Oh, about loud Ash's voices. Probably get thrown out way before any argument. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. I didn't know any better. I think we did something that offended her. You think? Did
And
we?
then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, he should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he didn't believe in those things? Is he in this
I heard what you
conversation?
said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
He kind of looks like Noctis here, from this angle.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Oh, the house did change hands over the years, from one distant relative of the Ermengardes to another. None of them bothered to live in it though, and remained that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. I didn't
peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You'll know what happens when you try to bless a cursed house.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
You'd do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
There are very few times in life when I wish my glowers can kill. Was this
Ash,
one of
that is
those?
not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about, too. She can vouch for him.
Jesus Christ, Ash. Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house.
Ash is being an asshole. That's a knee slapper.
He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things. And probably put your fears to rest, since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right too. However, what Zach suggested is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease. That's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing that, they're willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
Ooh. Okay, let's see. Meet with the priest and meet with the professor. So is this becoming a silent science of religion type of thing? Let's say the professor is a psychologist. So Zach suggested the priest, and Ash suggested the professor. Now, see, do we make Ash happy? Go science or religion? Or ah, boy. Oh, hey, Diff. Welcome to the letter. Yeah, anyway, welcome back. We've been live for 3.5 hours. Zach is a cool dude. Ash is he's an okay dude.
I'll think
Priest
about
it
it.
is.
But maybe we could go with Zach's idea?
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least we did something than just stand around. I'll let you know when he's available, Bella.
Oh yeah, if your laptop. Congratulations on getting it back. It's
Thanks,
a
Zach.
brand new.
I knew I could
Does
count
it
on
feel
you.
like a brand new laptop?
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it, yet you're not even paying attention yourselves.
Hey, calm down,
It
Peter.
ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this.
The thing is, at least Ash's relationship didn't go down.
The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I throw her an apologetic look. Even with Ash is the only one she should be reprimanding, but her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. And Becca's acting this way. There's a big chance something's nagging at her. You really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after. Kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. First time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about as I check my journal. Walking in this sea of unfamiliar souls, Strikes me how easy it is for one to get lost in a city as nondescript as Luxborn. Now you miss free opportunities to raise Ash's relationship. Okay, fine.
I'll think about it, but if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try. Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something. He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
If you're sure.
I guess that settles it then.
Guys, I said.
Okay, yeah,
it's
keep down.
That's
Sorry.
Stop lifting penguins to China? What? Wow. Okay, how much did one cost? It's gonna be son. If I got midterms tomorrow? Okay, good luck. And thanks for joining. I was afraid too at one point back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Now, with familiar faces walking with me, it feels a little like home. Zack and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Becca and I crossed the other side of the street. The former claimed he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends. Ash? Who knows, he never tells. It's okay, peace sign. I don't mind. Okay, so yeah, see you later, girl. Have a good sleep. Going to sleep, Alcott? Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep, looking for a place to crash. Does that to Zack a lot, much to the lad's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
No problem, Zack. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Help me.
Huh?
Help me. Help me. A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning. My chest tightening, breathing becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. Pages of my vision blurs. In the distance, amidst the countless, nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering, calling out. Help me. Please. I mean, he did say please.
No, not me.
Help me. Somebody. Help me.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an elbow at me. and
Weren't you
kicks me.
listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just... okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance at the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There are only Zack and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked the car. I'm expecting to see someone or some... Am I expecting to see something or someone there? Try not to let it show. Trying not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Okay, so Diff. The story so far is Isabella, the main character. Well, this chapter anyway. She is a she works in real estate, and she wants to one day her business friend / partner offered her to come up to this creepy mansion that they want to sell in auction, but apparently there's these rumors about the mansion being cursed by a ghost. So Isabella, she went there to go meet up with Rose, and Rose is the main business lady. And so she went there to meet up with Rose in the mansion, and Isabella tried calling Rose, and then she ended up looking at that. She ended up going to the attic because that's where the phone signal was coming from. So she went to the attic, and in the attic was a weird bedroom, and she found a note that says "help me" on it, and it's all bloody and stuff. And then a creepy lady appeared, and I had to mash Z to escape from the bedroom. And now Isabella's pretty much gone a little bit crazy with the voices following her. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah, see ya!
Another glance, and with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what would help me sleep tonight, what would give me back that normalcy in my life, so be it. The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, falling. Wow, those are some massive cup noodles. You are welcome, Diff. They said these spoilers in these branching trees. I see. Okay. Ah. Common root question. Common root question. Huh. Common root story update. Story update. Yeah, Jesus Christ, where can I get one of these cup noodles? Oh, that's a pretty portrait. What's happening there on the middle portrait? They're like in a bathroom, hugging naked. My eyes snap open. For an instant, it doesn't immediately register where I am. Both my back and shoulders ache after I've fallen asleep all hunched up the night before. Drenched in sweat, the nest of pillows I often keep around me feels more suffocating than comforting. I have a bunch of pillows and plushies on my bed, and I have no room to put them. I let my eyes sleep. I let my eyes adjust to the bright morning light streaming through my window, and allow my breathing to slow down before untangling myself from the pile. I have these two Lion pillows, if you guys know Lion, brown, the brown bear. I have that. I have this giant hamburger pillow that my sister gave me for Christmas, and then I have this huge Doge pillow that my other sister gave me as well. And I have this huge pillow, a lot of pillows, all sitting on a single sized bed. So every night I have to like pile them onto my chair because there'll be no space. I haven't had a single dream since coming to Luxborn, or at least none I can recall having. It's a shame because they used to be so vivid. Not crazy vivid, but the more pleasant kind I'll tell my siblings about. Maybe it's just the stress of living alone? Putting a TV on top of the mini fridge? CRT TV as well. The knowledge that I'll always wake up in an empty apartment with no one to tell stories to.
What What time is it?
Habit forces me to look over at the clock, even with the soreness weighing heavily on my shoulders and the compulsion to never leave my bed for the day. And a heartbeat.
Oh man, of all the times to oversleep. Towel? Towel? Where's my towel?
Al? Admittedly, it's a weekend, as an unspoken rule that entitles me to an extra hours of sleep. But if Rose didn't kill me yesterday, she sure as hell will now. And right after what happened. Oh lord. 1 box of donuts, as peace offering won't be enough the second time around. Grabbing my towel, I'm already a few short steps away from the bathroom when a muffled ring breaks up from my bag. There's a moment of indecision at first. My mind conflicted whether I should just ignore or answer it. But what if it's Rose? Or worse, Boss. Ah, sheesh. In the end, the irrational part of my brain wins out. The letter from yesterday peeks out when I pulled the device out. Just the start of it is enough to put me in a foul mood, and takes every force of will for me to ignore it in favor of answering the call. Oh, it's Mama.
Huh?
It's around 4:45 PM in the Philippines
That's
right now.
an unusual time for them to call.
That ain't Mama, that's a ghost. Usually it's around noontime here, and I'm the one calling, not the other way around. Better for them to use that money on something else other than an international call. Regardless, in the most cheerful tone I can
Hello?
gather.
Hello? Grace? How are you?
Mama! I'm doing okay. How are you guys over there?
We're good, we're good. EJ won a storytelling contest at school the other week. Brought home a medal. I thought you should know.
Snickers kill. There's a tired lilt in her voice as she speaks. Been there since Papa had to leave his job. I wish there's something I could do for her. But from miles away like this, at least I'm able to Papaya. But from miles away like this, the least I'm able to is not make her worry. If only my older brother would actually lend her a hand. The Lord knows if that'll ever happen. Odds are, Kuya Jordan's already out drinking right now. Like Kuya from Fantasy Night. Again, I can't count on my older sister either, knowing she has a family of her own and, well, Anne's financial situation isn't exactly great right now, having ran herself knee-deep in debt.
That's great! Tell him congratulations from me. And let him know I'm gonna send him a little something extra this Christmas. How about Nico? Karen? Michael? I hope they're okay?
They're doing well. They wanted to talk to you, but they're all busy with school.
Oh no, that's fine. I don't want to bother them. Just tell them to keep doing their best for me. I'll just call back when I know they're not busy. And Papa? How's Papa doing?
It's a subject I'm a bit hesitant to broach. On the way Mama's voice hitches, he doesn't want to bring it up either.
Grace, he's having a little difficulty right now. Weak appetite, he's having trouble swallowing, and lost a few pounds.
Is it because your notifications turned off? Diff?
But the doctor said we should keep encouraging him. It just means his body's accepting his new treatment well. The money you sent last time helped a lot to pay for it, by the way.
Are you watching on a mobile right now?
Oh, I see. That's good.
I won't deny that life has gotten tough with our family. It used to be easy back when Papa was in good shape. But ever since he was diagnosed with a sickness 5 years ago, he had been unable to provide for us. Now the burden of feeding 8 mouths, and settling Papa's bills all rest on my shoulders. Although Mama makes a little, accepting sewing and laundry jobs in our neighborhood, it's scarcely enough to cover the costs of day-to-day living, let alone the bloating hospital bills. I see, Diff. Listening? We can't even expect help from our government, because health insurance there barely covers anything.
I'm sure he'll get better soon. Is he well enough to talk? Do you think I'll be able to speak to him, Ma?
Silence. I start to think that the call got cut.
Listen, Grace. Maybe it's better if we transfer Papa to a different hospital. Somewhere cheaper?
What? Why? Did something happen? Is it the deposit issue again? Give me the hospital's number. I'll talk to them.
Snack is kill. Rip Snack. Not watching on mobile anymore? Oh yeah, your laptop. Yeah, mobile Twitch can be very finicky.
No, it's nothing bad. The service here is good. Too good. Even the doctors. But I'm worried you're working yourself to the ground because of it.
Mama, we've been through this before. I want the best for Papa. And don't worry about the bills or the medicine, or me for that matter. I can handle myself. Everything's going well here. In fact, we're about to close a large sale.
Hopefully. If not, I'll find another way. He doesn't need to know that. Sorry, Mama. You told me not to lie, yet look what
I'll
I'm
have money
doing.
to send over soon to cover the rest of Papa's treatment. And there's more than enough for Karen, Nico, Michael, and EJ's school tuition too.
Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate it. We all do. But I just wish you'd come home to us soon.
Not translated? Let's see, this is my... I'm probably going to butcher the Philippine language and I apologize. Let's see. Kailan Ui. When are you coming home? EJ, the youngest, used to be the only person asking me that. How do you respond to a question that you don't have a definite answer to? 5 years later, I still can't give them a straight one. I smile although Mama can't see it. I fight to keep my lips from quivering, my voice from shaking. She's got enough on her plate as it is. No need to wear her down with unnecessary
Promise me you'll be
concerns.
there to welcome me when I do, okay?
Of course. I'm sorry, Grace. I need to take this for a while.
There's a small commotion on the other end. The sound of gates opening, the voice of a child, EJ talking excitedly about his day at school, the tapping of feet on the floorboards as he runs. It's been years since I went home, but I can still picture the whole scene in my mind. How tall is he now? Are the neighborhood kids bullying him now that I'm not around? Wow, no bully. Did Mama rearrange the furniture in the living room again? What are they having for dinner today? I miss them. I
It's
miss
okay,
them
Ma.
so much.
I need to go too. I've got work today. I'll call again soon, alright?
On a Saturday? Oh, never mind. Take care of yourself, dear. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
It ends with a soft click, leaving half-truths and empty promises hanging in the air. Closing my eyes for a moment, take a deep breath and shake away the thoughts beginning to swim inside my head. It's pointless to mull over these things right now.
Okay, Isabella. Time to get that mansion sold.
Let's see, what time is it? 9 PM. Oh, guys, we got a new journal entry, right? And, I think it's got a good time to call it here because it's pretty late now. Let me save. Third page already, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that's a good place. Bop. Is it? Okay, yeah. Anyway. So that was part 1 of the letter. I thought it was pretty good, pretty decent visual novel. So what's gonna happen is we can try this again tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try and do this again tomorrow. I usually stream at 3 PM NZDT, but I might be going swimming tomorrow and I might come home late. But yeah, we'll do this again. So thank you everyone for joining. You will have a good night. I don't know if you guys still have exams, but good luck on any exams. And I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. But yeah. Good night.